all about the healing. Looky here. What up? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? With my peeps. I'm not going to do that. I don't have time. But to my day ones, to my day twos, I love you. I'm thankful for you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for always being there for this channel. I appreciate you. For those of you that clicked here for the first time, I'm Trinity and welcome to my channel. I'm honored and welcome again. And this is the truth. We about the truth here. Truth, speaking the truth, standing in our truth. So let's get into it. So what we have is the law of divine oneness. Everything is connected. Broke spiritual jail. Unforgiveness opens doors to the torment of resentment, hatred, and related spirits. We have light team, Taurus, your energy, demonic, nefarious, diabolical, bondage, children, creations, and investments. It's what we have. So what I get here is, let me talk about you first. So what I get and who I'm talking to collectively, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I'm talking about an aspect of you that was in your childhood. Some type of childhood issue. We're talking about some type of childhood issue, some type of childhood neglect, or something happened to you in your childhood that was influential demonically. Now, when you was a child, you didn't understand. You didn't get it. It was something you went through, but you knew something within you, it was wrong. And these cards don't tell me what it is, but you know what it is. You know what happened to you. You know whatever that happened to you, that it was wrong. And it is something that has been following you, because I'm talking to the Taurus collective that is full grown, and throughout the years, throughout your teens, all the way up to where you are now, wherever you are in life, age-wise, this have followed you, and you have ran from it, confronted it. You have, everybody's different on this channel. So, we're talking about childhood issues. We're talking about something here that is following you. Now, we have, like I said, we have different people. So some of you have healed this thing, but it's still a part of you. Some of you are running from this thing. Some of you don't want to talk about it. Some of you have ran so long from it that it's bothering you, but you have dumped it or stuffed it so long that you don't know how to address it, because you have stuffed it. But it's still there, big time, within your consciousness. It's just not, it's not, you're not, you're not open to resolving it. You're not seeing things clearly because the only thing you do with it is dump it. Pretend like it didn't happen or pretend like it's not affecting you. But let me be clear here. This thing is affecting you big time. No matter if you're running from it, no matter if you healed it, because even if you healed it, it's something still triggering you about this issue. Some type of childhood issue. And I'm not saying what it is I'm not saying what it is specifically. You know what it is. Because childhood issues, childhood drama, childhood neglect, whatever you want to call it, childhood issues is broad. It's a broad topic, and it's many aspects of it, and it hits us as a collective in many different ways. It's one of the biggest things that the enemy, our opponent, still messes with us to this day. This is one of the ways, because it's something that they try to use when we were vulnerable, when we were younger, when we didn't understand. We definitely didn't know who we were at that age, at that time. We were very vulnerable. And oftentimes, this type of energy, which this would be with the four stages, the four ranking systems. This started with the lowest ranking system all the way up to where we are now, the principality. Every reading, I'm going to try to keep that where we are with the ranking system, so we can always start to look at things from that perspective, to know who you're dealing with, what you're dealing with, and how you're going to be able to defeat it. You can't defeat something that you don't know. But this is a childhood issue. You either addressed it or you haven't. And even if you addressed it, it's still coming up. It's still here. It's still something going on with it. It's in the upright. But all of these cards, I'm not looking at them from that perspective. I'm trying to get what I can get out of this pertaining to you first, before I go to anything other than that. But you were attacked, not just by a person, but you were attacked by a demonic force as a child. But as a child, you only saw the person because you didn't know anything about spiritual warfare and what you really was fighting. So you in your head, it is a person that's tied to this, but you need to switch it and remove the person and look at it for what it really is, the demonic force, and deal with the demonic force. not the person. Because that could be why you healed this. You healed this thing, but you healed it from a perspective of dealing with a person, a human. Not you didn't attack it from a spiritual stance and a spiritual point of view. You didn't attack it from the ranking system of the actual spirit that was attacking you. You didn't defeat the spiritual aspect. You defeated the person, the human. Because that's why this forgiveness is here. You forgave the person. You forgave the human being, but you still have resentment, you still have hatred, and you still have and other related other related spirits concerning what happened to you, because you forgave the human, but you did not defeat the spirit. You didn't defeat the spirit, the spirit of the original being that attacked you. If you can understand what I'm saying. And so for those of you that healed this aspect and forgave, and your heart is, and you release this person and release the situation, you still dealing with it because you still did not defeat the original source of the attack. See, the law of divine oneness, everything is connected. So the oneness was the person, the human, who was connected to a demonic influence or a demonic being was attached to this person, and this demonic being is the original source of the attack. So if you did not deal with the original source, the source is still attacking you, attacking your finances. That's why broke is here. This original source is still attacking you, is still coming, invading and interjecting in your life, because the source haven't been dealt with yet. You have spiritual jail here. Mentally trying to trap you, because you can't figure out why you keep feeling the way you feel, why you keep feeling attacked, why you keep going through the same cycles when you have healed, you have forgiven, you have moved on, you have addressed the issue, you have confronted the issue. There's nothing more to do. Why do I keep going through the same thing, the same motions? Why do I keep being tied up with these thoughts and with what my emotions, and is in this turmoil over this issue, when I've already addressed it? You addressed it from the human aspect, but not the spiritual aspect. Is why. So because that has not been done, then you still are being targeted by the spiritual demonic aspect. The ranking have went up. As you go up, the ranking still goes up, and now you are you are confronted or combated, or you are being targeted by the high ranking, because as you grow and as you have grown, you have the advancement of, you have conquered in some aspect, you have conquered these lower forces, but because you're not putting it together, it is still there. And they're attacking your finances, attacking your mind, and making you feel less than, and making you feel insecure, and making you feel things that's not true about you. And it all stems from, see, it all stems from your childhood, but you're not connecting it because you have felt like you have healed that in your mind. You have healed that, but you healed, like I said, not realizing it's still attacking you. It's still going on because it has not been addressed from that spiritual place. And you're not realizing where the original attack is coming from. It hasn't been addressed. You haven't defeated that thing. You're fighting it, but you're fighting it, but you don't know you're not connecting the original source. So therefore, you always fighting something. You always going through something, but you're not figuring out, and you have not figured out the original source. It's the childhood issue. What happened to you in your childhood? It's from way back then. It's been, and this thing been chasing you. You've been going through this thing all your life. And you've finally got to a point where you say, I'm gonna heal this thing. I'm gonna get over this thing. And you did. You did everything right. You forgave everything. Walked away, released this person, and went on clean slate with your life, but you still dealing with, and it's confusing you. It's making you feel crazy and insecure, and making you feel like you haven't done anything at all. That what you have accomplished, it's none and void. It doesn't take any effect. It didn't have any impact. And it's as if I've done everything that I know to do. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. It's because the original source, you have not defeated the original source, the original, you have not defeated the original, I call it, boy, y'all, bear with me. The original, I'm just going to keep it as original source. The original source of the attack. And it's a couple of reasons why. It's because you were so young. You were young. And you seen the people, you're associating the people with it. I said it in the beginning, but this is what God keeps saying the same thing over, because you got to get it. It's not that person. You've healed from that person. Now you got to go to the original source that created that is the original source that did this to you, that attached to this person and had this person do this to you. We don't wrestle against Flesh and blood, we wrestle against the spirit. It's a spirit. It's a demonic spirit that did this to you, and you have to defeat that. You have to cast that out. You have to battle that to leave you alone, to be able to get out of this situation, to be able to be set free from this, is what I'm trying to say. And that's where the spiritual jail come from, because the spiritual jail make you feel like you're stuck. You did everything that you knew to do, and now you're still stuck, because you it's as if you ain't, you can't move. You can't move past this, and you really can't. You can't move past it until you address the original wound, the original source of this childhood issue, so you can be able to be free once and for all. It's not this particular person. You did that. You healed that. You you released this person, forgave them, and went on about your business. But it wasn't really this person. This person was influenced by a demonic spirit to wound you. And the demonic spirit is still attacking you, still having you in a mental state of being stuck and stagnant and can't move forward, because in some type of way this demonic force is cloaking themselves. And you're going to have to use your spiritual eyes to be able to see it and be able to address the situation, and be able to tackle this thing once and for all concerning you. Because that childhood issue has to be addressed so you can move on with your life. Messing with your finances, making you feel lack, feeling that you can't, you can't ever obtain what it is that God has for you. You can never obtain anything. God have spoken to you. You on a road. You're doing things. You're doing great things, but it never amounts to what God says that you have on your life. It never gets you. You never get to where you know God is taking you. It always seems like it's a roadblock. It's something blocking you. It's something stopping you from crossing to getting to directly where you're supposed to be. It is this demonic force. And so the solution here is for you to sit down with yourself and, matter of fact, look at this video again. Look at this video again. Sit down with yourself and ask the important questions. Go back in time and figure out what is actually going on. What actually happened to you? What's real about what happened to you? Ask God to show this force face to you. Ask God the truth about the situation, so you will be able to handle it and be able to defeat it once and for all. You have everything in you to defeat it. You have everything in you to fight it and win. You just didn't know what you were dealing with and how to deal with it, but now it's here, so now you need to address it. And that's all I'm going to say about this situation. If this is you and this resonate with you, in the comments, I want you to say, "No weapon formed against me shall ever prosper. I win." No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I win is what you put. I need you to hype this video. I need you to like this video. I need you to share this video. I need you to subscribe if you have not. We are going forward, all of us. And we're going to need our tribe. And we're going to need to be strong. And we need to be lifting each other up so we can get to where we need to be. And watching these videos, I even watch my own videos. Watching these videos and discerning what we need to be working on so we can be strong. Mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Strong. Healed. Transformed, renewed, and transmute this energy out of our lives. I'm sending you love, I'm sending you healing, and Trinity is